Hello gentle viewers, this is Guardian, welcoming you to a channel update video. We're going to talk about what's happening later on this week, and a quick update to Tabletop Simulator. First things first, OOTP 23 launches Friday, which is incredibly exciting news. But it's not exciting for the reasons you might think. If all you did was go to Steam and look at what they're talking about, you might not be very impressed. It is so much more than just this blurb you see in front of you right now. If you want to know what's actually being added to the game that people think is really cool, I recommend this thread on the OOTP forums, which talks about things that really got me excited, like ticking a box that only shows Rule 5 eligible players. You can ban shifts so that they can't do them in-game. Look at that. After the game, the winning team does a handshake line. That's really cool. There's some changes to the mesh that changes things. When you're offering contract extensions, it tells you how old they'll be during each year. One of my favorites is, I think, on page 3, but we'll quickly scan through page 2. This is people talking about meshes. I don't find that very interesting, but maybe you care about that so much. Catcher framing runs. We finally know how much catchers provide statistically, which is really, really exciting. We have 2 new movement ratings for raw movement and view movement in the ratings editor. That's very exciting. Position calculator, which shows how good they would be at a position where they have experience, which is just amazing. You can pick your own favorite leaderboards on the standings page. They added the stats Sierra, which is another way to look at ERA. I don't remember what Sierra stands for. I think it's Stats Independent ERA, but I don't remember. Maybe Score Independent ERA? I don't remember. Please let me know if you remember what it is, because for the moment I don't remember here. Better email filters, better ways to shop players. We know that one's going to be big for me. This really cool team versus team league, so you can see how each team is going against each other team. This is just mwah. I love it so much. I am really excited about that. Really, really excited. But there's some more information about movement. But you have to look at the editor for that. I think it's kind of cheating, so I don't plan on doing that. You can add walk-up songs if that is something that you're interested for. Pardon me. So yeah, this is really, really excited stuff here. That I am really, really cool. Oh my god, you can sort by expiring contracts. Out of the park. Development. How can you bury this stuff? Like, if you only looked at the Steam page, you might be like, oh, this seems really cool. How about that? And that's awesome. And I think this is really good for people who are maybe want to try out the game for the first time. We get the Cleveland Guardians. That's very exciting. But just, there's so many really cool things being added to the game that otherwise you might be kind of like, whoa, maybe it's not worth my $40 or however much it's going to be. I'm really excited for it. Honestly, when I read this feature list, I was kind of like, you're not giving me a huge amount of info. I mean, better ratings balance for historical players seems cool. I like that. A better version of Negro League player ratings, I'm here for that too. But now we get the good stuff. And I'm really happy about that. So happy. So happy. So you may be asking yourselves, Avi, when are you going to play the first game on your channel? And that's where I have a tiny bit of sad news. While the game will be launching Friday morning, I have to work on Friday. And I have to go into the office. I'm not just working from home like I usually do, which means I have to add travel time as well. I'm probably going to want dinner when I get home. So, there will be a video Friday. I guarantee you that. But I'm not entirely certain when that video is going to go up. I'm going to try to shoot for 8 p.m. Central to start recording it, which would mean I'd be posting it about 9 or 9:30, depending how long the first episode is. So, I apologize. That's just how my life worked out this year. And that's where we are. So, what will I be playing in that first Friday video? I'm glad you asked. I asked on the last video, should I keep going with Pittsburgh or should I switch over to another team? Overwhelmingly, people were in favor of going to Pittsburgh. And I'm happy to continue that series. It's a little bittersweet for me, though, because I really want to see how the new changes are modeled in the game to the new CBA. Like the draft lottery, like the bonus pool for pre-arbitration players. I'm curious to see how all of that will work. But I think we can let that simmer a little bit and just keep going with the Pirates because people want to see me keep playing it. I want to see how it turns out. So although Friday's video will be called Let's Play OOTP 23, number 1, it is a continuation of the OTP 22 series that finished on Friday, the past Friday. Monday, we'll be importing the tour through history up through where we ended last time into OTP 23. We'll just continue on like nothing happened there. So, that's what's happening with OOTP. I do plan on playing with the new rules at some point. I'm not going to do a third Out of the Park baseball franchise. That's too much even for me. But once we find a good a natural stopping place with the Pirates, we may go ahead and think about how we would do the maybe the Cleveland Guardians would be cool. But I definitely have that poll still open, and I'll take a look at it. The last time I checked, the Guardians were winning, but maybe that's changed. So, that is what's happening starting this Friday. So there won't be any OTP Friday morning. Please don't panic. That's because I have to wait for OTP 23 to release, and for me to be, home to play the game and record it. So, last things last. Next week, I'm going to be playing the card game, Battle for Souls. I've already recorded the video. I had to play that game a lot to get the recording to work right. And at the end, I said the next game I'll be playing will be Catan, the card game. However, I only recently learned that game's actually out of print now. It was replaced by Rivals for Catan, and I don't have Rivals for Catan. Most annoyingly, all the mods on Tabletop Simulator either don't work at all, or all the color is washed out, which is really unfortunate. So instead of playing Catan the card game a week from Wednesday, we're going to be playing Glasgow. So I hope you're eager to see that game. It's a lovely little card game in its own right, and I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun to see and play. So, just a minor note, if you're looking for Catan the card game, I decided I wasn't going to play it. Also, a lot of differences between the version even I have and the version from the mods. It was getting to the point where I was getting confused. So, that is what is happening with Tabletop Simulator. We're going to continue CK3 Royal Court for a bit longer. Probably, I've already recorded episodes for next week. I'm going to do a bit more recording this weekend, I think, if I have some time. But it's going super smoothly so far. I definitely want to keep digging into that, playing maybe a few more episodes of it. So do let me know in the comments if you're getting a bit bored, you want to see something else. That's something we can definitely think about. So that is what is happening on the channel, and especially what's happening with OOTP 23. I'm going to post this thread in the description, but also there is this one here. This lists a complete list of additional feature changes that they're making along the lines here, which is really fantastic. I'm really happy about that quite a lot, actually. And here are some additional things that have been updated as of earlier today. So, my friends, that's what's happening with the channel. I hope you're as excited for OOTP 23 as I am. I'm probably going to spend a fair bit of time on Friday just talking about changes I've noticed right away. I'm not even going to look at the game until I can actually sit down and play it. If I can, I'm going to install it before I leave for work, but I don't know if it's going to launch at the right time for me. We may have to wait, and I'm going to have to install it when I get home, right before supper time. So, anyways, my friends, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. Do consider buying OOTP 23 if you think it's something you might enjoy. Until next time, though, this has been Guardian. Thank you for watching, and I bid you good day.